everybody? I'm here today to tell you that driving test examiners appreciate these 7 things. I'll be telling you about 7 things that if you do them for your driving test, the examiner will absolutely appreciate it and you'll have a better chance at passing and getting a good score. Let's get right into the video. Number 1, you check your car beforehand. Please don't show up to the driving test center without having checked your car beforehand. This is why it's beneficial to use an instructor's car from a driving school, because they will check the car for you, okay? And they have much experience checking the car and knowing what to look for, and their cars are very well maintained. So you check your car beforehand. If you do that, they will appreciate it massively, because then they're just going to walk around, you're just going to turn your signals on, show your lights and honk your horn, and they know it's good to go, okay? And it's running properly. Number 2, your car has extra safety features. So you got to think about it from their perspective. They're getting into a car with an unlicensed driver. They don't know what they're dealing with at that point. So if your car has airbags, they'll appreciate it. If your car is working seatbelts, which it needs to have, they will definitely be happy that the seatbelts are just, they click it and it works fine. There's no like jiggling it around or anything like that. If your car has the extra brake pedal, even better. If it has extra mirrors to allow them to see the blind spots and down the lanes beside your car, even better, okay? The more safety features that your car is equipped with, they will appreciate those. Number 3 is if you have easy conversation with them. You know, they're dealing with people that are super nervous all day, and it's normal for you to feel nervous. But if you can just have an easy conversation with them about the weather and about general things that are happening in life, they're going to really appreciate it. You don't have to talk for hours. You don't have to go into detail, but just being able to talk to them with light conversation, they will definitely appreciate it. Number 4, a safe takeoff. And I'm not talking about pilots driving a plane over here. When you start your car and you start moving, I consider that to be similar to a takeoff, okay? So when you have a safe takeoff, it sets the precedent for the rest of the test. If you have a very rough start when you're starting your driving test, or an unsafe start, you're gonna get the test examiners so worried about what's to come. Whereas instead, if you have a nice safe takeoff and a nice safe starting, they're gonna be so happy that, you know, like, oh, it looks like this will be a safe ride. So having a nice, safe beginning to the test is a key factor. They will truly appreciate it. Number 5, if you stay focused, if they catch you looking around at the trees, at the buildings, at other cars, they're going to be worried about the test. They're going to be worried about you as a driver. Whereas if you stay focused, they're going to appreciate it because they're going to know that you're focused, you're ready to go, you know exactly what's going on. They will truly appreciate it if you don't allow yourself to get distracted. Believe me, if I see a Ferrari or a Porsche driving by, I turn my head right away. But if I was doing my driving test, I would not do that. Stay focused. They will truly appreciate it. Number 6, you ask for clarification. They really like it when you ask for clarification if you don't understand something. If they say, turn right on that street up there, and you don't know which street they're talking about, they would rather you ask for clarification than to just, you're just going to turn on any street that you think that they mean. Ask for clarification. They don't mean, it doesn't mean any harm. They won't take offense to it. And if they do, I don't know, they might have some loose screws up in their head if they're gonna take offense. If you ask for clarification 20 times, that's a different story. But asking for clarification once, twice, or 3 times, usually they will appreciate that because they know it makes a safer driving situation, and they'll probably speak a little bit louder and more clearly next time. So you can see how I'm speaking more clearly now. If someone was asking for clarification, I would speak like this, right? And that it's just a signal saying, hey, can you speak a little bit more clearly and a little bit louder, without actually asking them that? When you ask for clarification once or twice, it just sends them a signal that that's what they need to do. They appreciate that, believe it or not. Don't be afraid to do it. Number 7, they appreciate it when you park smoothly. Parking is actually one of the most difficult things for a beginner driver to master. You got to think what you're doing. You're checking for all of your safety checks, your mirrors, your blind spots in all of your windows and so forth. You're steering the car, you're accelerating lightly, or just at least releasing the gas pedal. You're moving the car slowly. And at the same time, you're guiding it into a spot that is potentially between 2 other very expensive cars that if you hit them, you know, you're going to be out a lot of money to replace the parts. So obviously, if you mastered the art of parking, reverse, forward, and parallel, and angle parking, and any other kind of parking that you might need to do, they will appreciate that, because that is rare in their eyes, so they will appreciate it. That's it. Those are 7 things that driving test examiners will truly appreciate. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.